Hi, me again. This isn't exactly a percussion related issue, but it's something that I share with my students. For those of you who don't know, I am a full time professor of English and Humanities, which includes music, at Strayer University in the Jackson, Mississippi campus. And I talk to my students about this, and I think it's important to share it with everybody. Long story short, I believe those of us who have disorders, I hate that term because it sounds negative. Those of us who are emotionally special need to speak out. We need to talk about it. We need to open a dialogue where it's not weird and freakish, because most people are essentially crazy in one way or another. Not really happy with the word crazy either, but it is funny. I have had stress and anxiety problems my entire life. I have been misdiagnosed for years. I have finally been correctly diagnosed with what's called severe anxiety disorder without agoraphobia, which means I can actually leave my house. Believe it or not. And no, I don't live in a cave. I just have bad lighting. My point is, I mentioned in a video earlier that I'm taking the day off. I have no official obligations today. I'm between semesters at one school and just beginning the quarter at another, but I have no class tonight. I have no obligations, no office hours. So I shut down my email. And I'm not answering my phone. It's crucial to do that sometimes. If you're that kind of person, take a day for you. Or a day to spend with your family if you have one. I don't particularly have family that wants to have anything to do with me, so I don't need to worry about that. But you need to take some time off. I know so many people that I work with, people that I'm friends with, who are on the stress train 24/7. They never take time for themselves. And believe me, I know internet culture tells us that every text has to be responded to immediately, every email has to be responded to immediately. And the funny thing is, the people I know who are the most prone to burnout, and they will burn out soon, are the ones who never respond to my emails when I respond immediately. Take that for whatever you can get out of it. I personally have been re-diagnosed, re-medicated, and I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. I'm not quite the person I want to be yet, but I have an opportunity to get there now. That's what I want for my students, and that's what I want for anybody who's listening or watching. And don't tell me not to smoke, I'll laugh at you. My point is, take time to do something you love. As I said, I know people who play rings around me. I've made a new wonderful Facebook friend who plays congas like nobody's business, and I am ashamed to say I once played congas badly. I've given that up. I'm mostly African, Asian, Middle Eastern anymore. But he wants to jam with me. And I think it's because I approached him and I said, hey, I'm a fan of your work and I would love to just play sometime and get some ideas together. And he was all for it. He's a very nice guy. I would not have done that a few months ago when I was a ball of stress and a hot freaking mess. You don't have to be like that. The world is not a terrible place. It's what you make it. You are what you make yourself. So please take that to heart, because I see so many people who are suffering from things that they just shouldn't be suffering from. Prioritize your life. Get your time management skills together and let people wait. They will wait because they have no choice. If you give them no choice, they will wait. And they will learn, hey, maybe I should do this myself. People will take advantage of you if you're always there and always available. I'm one of those people who's always there, always available. I'm backing off of that. I have a real holiday tomorrow and my own holiday today, and I'm taking 2 days to rest and watch Big Bang Theory, which I love. And eventually I'm going to go in and start recording another piece for my solo album. Still think that's pretentious. Take care of yourself, folks. If you're an adult, you're busy. You've got kids. You've got a job. You've got a life. You've got things you have to do. If you're going to school, you've got school on top of that. If you're a kid, if you're a teenager, or if you're a tween even. I have a daughter who's a tween, and she seems to be involved in 15,000 things at once. It's not necessary. Find what you love and make time to do it, and make time to learn. I'm a teacher. I have to say that. And just to make this a little bit percussive, I took some of my leftover wooden beads, and I have a Crystal Light container, canister, I don't know what you call these things, but it's plastic and wood. And back on my theory that drummers and percussionists love to be loud, here's some loud for you. But take the advice of somebody who's probably older than all of you combined. Take some time for yourself. Don't let stress control you. Because if you do, you know what happens? You become your biggest enemy. And I don't want that for anybody. I just want universal love. Too young to be a hippie, but I would have been a great one.